be in Harlem, man. I be in Harlem, man. We the only thing moving, man. Deep in the game, mob. Yup. 40th. Harlem. That.
Every nigga is a star. Every nigga is a star. Who will deny that you and I and every nigga is a star?
You are now tuned in to the Uncle Tom Show. When are black people going to start taking responsibility for their actions instead of blaming everything on the white man? And Kanye West was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he had this to say.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me. And then told me every time I said I like Trump that I couldn't say it out loud or my career would be over. I'd get kicked out the black community because blacks we're supposed to have a monolithic thought. We can only be Democrats and all.
So yeah, that didn't sit too well with people. He's doubling down, but like I said, Kanye West ain't doing shit for niggas. Niggas don't buy his clothes. Niggas don't buy his music. They illegally download his music. Oh yeah, that's right. Niggas illegally download music. But Kanye doesn't care about what niggas think nowadays, and good. He shouldn't really care about what niggas think. The world is much bigger than niggas. And Antifa marched through Washington, D.C., screaming, "No borders, no wall, no USA at all." No borders, no wall, no USA at all. What does that mean? No borders, no wall, no USA at all? What does that mean, my friends on the left? What does no borders, no wall, no USA at all mean? I need to know. I understand the first two. I understand no borders. I don't agree with it. I understand no borders. I understand the no wall part. But I don't understand the no USA at all that they are chanting in DC. So somebody help me out, one of my friends on the left. What does that mean? Because you speak the language. I don't really speak the language, even though I was part of the left for, the first maybe 28 years of my life. I've since jumped ship. No, 29, yeah, about 30 years of my life, I guess. Yeah, I guess you would say I was part of the left. Hard part of the left, too, like, we need to save trees. Oh my God. Do you know that 18,000 trees every day are getting cut at the Amazon, and pretty soon we're not going to be able to have any pencils. No Ticonderoga number 2 pencils. Who gives a fuck? My cell phone doesn't need any wood. But that was me. This was me 20 years ago. We need to help each other out. Oh my God, we all need to band together and kumbaya. And we need to, I need to help out my sister down the street. And I don't mean sister. I mean, I need to help out my sister down the street. You know what I'm saying? Because my sister has 5 babies by 5 different baby daddies, and she can't take care of it by herself, so I'm going to give her a little bit of mine, and then she'll give me a little bit of hers, and then they'll give me a little bit of hers, and next thing you know, we're a fucking socialist country. That was me. That was me. By the way, welcome to the Uncle Tom Show. Hashtag Uncle Tom Show. Uncle Tom Show. Uncle Tom Show. Tell a friend. I've officially heard it all, guys. Today, I have officially heard it all. I'm 40 years old. I thought I've heard everything, but I've officially heard it all. I talk about the black on black crime heavy in Chicago. That every year it seems like I've been talking about this for the past 3 years. But here's the new thing. Niggas are blaming the black on black killings on white people who are wearing masks of black people. And I know that sounds weird. Hold on, I'm gonna say that again because I had to reread it when I first heard it. I said, no, niggas are not believing this. Niggas are not spreading this, are they? That the black on black crime in Chicago, it's not black people killing each other. Oh no, we love each other. It's not black people killing each other. It's not niggas killing each other. Niggas don't kill each other. No. It's a bunch of white people who are putting on black masks. Picture just like a black mask. Some of these masks I'm looking like, the nigga looks like O.J. Simpson. They had another mask. Nigga looks like Barack Obama. Like, apparently white people are putting on masks of black people and they're going in the hood and then they're killing other black people. Oh, fuck me. That's the latest, gang. So niggas are conspiracy theorists now, huh? It's a conspiracy, man.
There's a conspiracy out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a conspiracy. A COON conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, man.
There's a conspiracy.
See, we ain't killing each other. We ain't the ones killing each other. No, black people and niggas ain't killing each other outside Chicago. White people are putting on masks and they are killing niggas. White people are putting on masks of black people. How silly does this sound? And there are actually motherfuckers out there to believe it. Saying it's a conspiracy, man.
A COON conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, man. See, we love each other too much. We would never do something like that. I've officially heard it all, ladies and gentlemen. I've officially heard it all. Niggas, we're gonna talk about that tonight. What do you think about that? Niggas are saying that white people are putting on masks of black people, and they're going to the hood and they're killing other black people. White people with black masks on. And what do you think about Kanye saying this?
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me. And then told me every time I said I like Trump that I couldn't say it out loud or my career would be over. I'd get kicked out the black community because blacks we're supposed to have a monolithic thought. We can only be Democrats and all.
So unemployment numbers are among the best in the history of our country. African American unemployment is at its lowest level in the history of our country.
What? They don't want to hear that, Trump. No. Stop, Trump. You're talking too much goodness. Stop, Trump. What do you mean? What do you mean? I told you guys this guy was a better choice than Hillary Clinton. I told ya. And Kanye West has everyone pissed because he went on Jimmy Kimmel. And once again, he said this.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me. And then told me every time I said I like Trump that I couldn't say it out loud or my career would be over. I'd get kicked out the black community because blacks we're supposed to have a monolithic thought. We can only be Democrats and all.
Yeah. Black people are only allowed to be Democrats. We're only allowed to be Democrats if you're a Republican or if you side with the right or if you disagree with a couple things on the right, then you're an Uncle Tom. You're a house nigga. Okay. They tried to take me off for a minute, see? Facebook is a trip, man. Facebook is a trip. We'll talk about that later. If you're black, you're supposed to be Democrat. But more people are leaving the plantation, and it's because of people like Kanye West. Shout out to Kanye West. Alright. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me right, because Facebook is sending me some weird ass message. One that I've never seen before, but you know they're always trying to censor me and get me off. And maybe I said a keyword that ticked them off, even though I haven't said anything crazy. They're watching me. They're watching. Oh, you're paranoid, Dusty Angel. You're paranoid. What happened to you? You're going crazy. You're going loco. Nobody cares about you. God damn if you've seen the messages I get. They're really trying to Alex Jones me. They're really trying to Alex Jones me, guys, and they do whatever. You'll find me. Uncle Tom Show, hashtag Uncle Tom Show. But Kanye West says, I'm tired of being part of the plantation. I'm tired of them telling me who I should vote for.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me.
Robert says, I keep getting kicked out of the group. Robert, they're trying to silence me. They're trying to silence me, my good friend. They're doing whatever little tricks they can to help people, not just me, people who talk like me, people who spread this word that I spread. They're trying to get rid of me, man. But Kanye says, I shouldn't have to vote Democrat.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me. And then told me every time I said I like Trump that I couldn't say it out loud or my career would be over. I'd get kicked out the black community because blacks we're supposed to have a monolithic thought. We can only be Democrats and all.
We can only be Democrats. That's right. But let me play this for you again from and I'm going to say it, our fine president.
So unemployment numbers are among the best in the history of our country. African American unemployment is at its lowest level in the history of our country.
What?
Hispanic American unemployment has reached its lowest level ever recorded in the history of our country.
But wait, this is a racist president. How is it that black people are doing better than they were doing when Obama was in office? Obama's black. He loved us, right? He cared about us, didn't he? Didn't Obama care about us? Didn't he give us phones and shit? He gave us a phone, right? Didn't he give me a phone? How is it that I'm doing better as a black person in America than I was just 4 years ago? With this racist president of ours, huh? This president that hates black people, right? Isn't that what they were saying? He fucking supports the Klan and he hates black people and he doesn't care about black people. This president, who was supposedly racist against Mexicans. Oh, they only send the bad ones in. And then they would pick and choose little clips and take shit out of context. You know what he was talking about. And I don't want those motherfuckers in my country either. And I don't mean Latinos, period. I want Latinos in my fucking country because I love Latin women. I don't want no motherfucking rapists, murderers, and all the bullshit that they do bring over here. My wife is Latina, very sexy, very proud Latina. I talk trash, I joke about her a lot. I don't talk trash about her, never. But I joke about her a lot. But she is a very proud Latina. And she did it legally. She did it the right way. She's from Mexico. She was born in Mexico. John says, Latino Holocaust. What do you mean? Joshua says, Obama fooled the black community. Fooled me. Fooled me. Because I definitely voted for him first time around. I got caught up in the change. Oh my God, things are gonna change. Oh my God, he's gonna help out our community. And I was part of that community. He's gonna help out our community. And Obama doesn't give two fucks about what's going on in the south side of Chicago right now. And he didn't while he was president. And he didn't before that while he was senator. He was sitting in his nice house, you know, probably on the north end of Chicago, just over there by Lakeshore Drive, just in the hills over there, looking down at, seeing all the gunshots and the smoke. Oh, whoa, man, well, glad we're not down there, Michelle. Hey, Melania, aren't you glad you're not down there? Aren't you glad you don't go to Chicago public school? I can't wait for the older daughter to start doing porn, is all I'm saying. I think the older daughter's like 19 or 20, isn't she? The older Trump daughter. I've said this before. I've always thought Michelle was a fine piece of ass. I've always thought Michelle was a fine piece of ass. I've dug Michelle. Michelle Obama, I've dug her. When she opens her mouth, I'm like, shut up, please, you're killing it for me. But I've always been attracted to Michelle. I found her to be a very attractive African-American sister. And her daughter's growing up to be not too bad either. And she's 19 or 20, so I can say this. I'm not a fucking pervert, alright? I wasn't looking at her when she was all skinny and shit like 3 years ago. But once she turned like 17 and 3/4, I started like, alright, I'm waiting now. Alright, so you'll be 18 when? In 2 months? Alright, I'll wait because I don't want it to be too weird. So then when her birthday hit, my alarm went off on my phone and everything. So then I was like, it's on, baby. It's about the only thing I've ever liked about the Obamas is Michelle and her daughter. But what do you guys think about this, huh? One of Trump's biggest policies has been the wall, and Antifa were in DC chanting, "No borders, no wall, no USA at all." No USA at all. No USA at all, baby. No borders, no wall, no USA at all. What does that mean? Once again, I get the no borders part. I understand that. I understand the no wall part. I don't agree with it, but I understand. But I don't understand the no USA at all. What does that mean, guys? Can someone help me out? My friends on the left, anybody, can someone help me out? Even my friends on the right, if you can kind of interpret what they're saying, because I don't get it. No borders, no wall, no USA at all. No wall, no USA at all. Remix! No borders, no wall, no USA at all. I was chilling with my bitch, drinking on a 40, smoking on a blunt, called another shorty, told the bitch come over so we can have a threesome, and when we were on a fucking Antifa meeting. Oh, they got freestyle, nigga was cracking, nigga, that's feeding. Yeah, no, I promise never to do that again. I just wanted to give my rendition of no borders, no wall, no USA at all. What does that mean, guys? My friends on the left, no borders, no wall, no USA at all. I want borders. I want something. It doesn't have to be a wall, but I want something. Every country around the world has something. Why should we just let everybody in? That's crazy talk. It's crazy, people. Do you really want to let everybody in this country? Oh my God. Do you live... I live in Los Angeles. Oh, the amount of people and traffic and all this shite I'm dealing with in Los Angeles is crazy. The homeless population is insane. And I don't mean just insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. No, I don't mean insane. Like, it's out of control. We don't need any more people in this country. From anywhere. I don't care if our border was Afghanistan. Keep the Afghanis out. I don't care if our border was... Fuck. Pick a country. Jamaica. I don't care. There are too many people in this goddamn country. Our country's not getting bigger. The mass of the land is not growing, gang. But we're filling it with a bunch of fucking people. With a bunch, with a certain amount of resources. And you know what? I'll be fine. I have a good 40, 43, 44. Hopefully, if I am lucky and or blessed, another 40 years on this planet. So I'll be fine with the resources. I'll have enough water. I'll have enough air. I'll have enough fish in the sea. I'll have enough buffalo. I'll have enough everything. I'll be fine. But how are we going to be in 100 years? And should I even care? Because I won't be here. But you know what? I do care. Hashtag sippy cup. I do care about the world I'm leaving behind for my son, his children, my grandchildren. Beverly says too many Muslims in government. I want to, Beverly, I would love, oh my God, please come on my show. I would love to chat with you. You can invite yourself on and I will gladly hit accept. I would love to chat with you because you're not the first person who said that. There was an influx, or there was more Muslim Americans than normal that ran for various city councils and various, things like that, branches of the government. This time around, and I've heard that a few times. I've heard what Beverly said, too many Muslims in government. Beverly, I would love to have you on the show and elaborate tonight, like right now. So if you would please come on the show and tell me what you mean, that would be awesome. You don't have to put the phone to you. You can literally just, you can point the phone at your soda bottle next to you or something like that. I will still hear your audio. I would just love to talk with you. Joshua says abortion destroyed the black community. Interesting. That's very interesting. Let me chat on that for a bit. And this is something I was not going to go down, but this is why I love when you guys tune in, because you guys take me on different paths. Abortion destroyed the black community, says Joshua. A lot of people in the black community are opposed to abortion, as you can tell. I personally love abortion. Love abortion. Like you can have seven abortions and I will not fault you. I know that sounds crazy, but I'd rather you have 7 abortions than 7 kids that you don't want, or 7 kids that you can't take care of, or 7 kids that I'm gonna fucking eventually take care of. So that's why I'm for abortion. But I do understand the opposite side. I do understand, you fucking piece of shit. Stop having sex and creating this thing inside of you and then killing it. I do that has been a thing in my life where I 100% understand the other side. I'm just choosing this side to where I prefer abortions. I prefer you to have an abortion if you don't want your kid. So that's just me. So he said abortions destroyed the black community. Anyone who knows the stats, Planned Parenthood specifically, look it up. It's rather shocking and scary. But we do kill a bunch of our black fetuses. Feti. What's the plural for fetuses? Feti? Fetus? We're gonna go with fetuses. All right, we do kill more fetuses. I think our numbers are very high. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I really believe our numbers are very high. So he said that destroyed the black community, and the fact that we're killing each other in Chicago, in Baltimore, in Watts, in Compton, in North Philly, in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale, in pick your ghetto USA, New Orleans, Detroit, Houston, Texas, 5th Ward, son, whatever. If you compare the number of people that we're killing with abortion, and you mix that with the people that we're killing, you know, face to face, I shoot you nigga because you're wearing a red shirt and I am a Crip, like that type of killing. I guess you would have to say that, fuck, black people kill a lot of their own. We kill a lot of our own. In that sense, Joshua, I 100% agree with you. And understand. And does anyone out there else think that there are too many Muslims in government, like Beverly said? I would really like to chat with you. Beverly, what do you guys think? Are there too many Muslims in government? Because that's another fear from white America that, oh my God, if there's too many Muslims in government, then they're going to start passing laws that are going to help a bunch of Muslim people get in, and it's just going to fuck us up, and this and that. There's actually a fear right now, and she is not the first person who's brought it up. That's why I'm so intrigued by that. I really hope she wants to come on. Beverly says, I hate abortions being used for birth control. Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, it does sound shitty. It sounds really crappy. Oh, it sounds horrible. I understand, Beverly, but I like the fact that, you know what, if you made a mistake and you don't want to raise that mistake for the next 18 years and possibly stop raising it around 12 so the rest of society can raise it and start pitching in, and then the motherfucker starts carjacking us at 16, 17 years old, then you know what, I'm all for it. Have the abortion, please. Danielle, what's up, baby? Says abortions are also a form of population control, and people don't even know, Josh. That is 100% correct. I read a long story about the founder of Planned Parenthood not too long ago. I don't have all the details, and it's a little fuzzy in my head, so I'll reread it and we'll talk about it later in the future. But there's speculation that Planned Parenthood was started as a form of population control. Very, very true. And while we're speaking on black parents, that's fucking hot. I'm so done with this summer, guys. I have the AC going. It just started, though. Speaking of black parents, the ones who do decide to keep their little mistakes, I think we as a people, specifically black mothers, who may or may not be living in Section 8 housing, I think black parents need to be more cautious with their money. Hear me out. Hear me out. Black mamas, single mamas, black parents, nigga parents. Let's go niggas, not really black parents, nigga parents. Why are you buying your 5-year-old Jordans? Why are you doing that? Why are you buying your 5-year-old Jordans? You're sending your 5-year-old to kindergarten, and he is jealous of the little kid who has the Batman shoes on. Why are you spending 60, 70? Oh, they cost that much for 5-year-olds too. Why are you spending $60, $70 on shoes that these kids are going to outgrow in 3 months, maybe 2 months? Why are you dressing your kid like the nigga that left you? Yeah, the nigga that left you, his baby daddy wore Jordans. So you gonna dress him up as a little mini baby daddy and send him off to kindergarten? Come on, man. Go to motherfucking Walmart, get your goddamn kid a Thomas the Train short set, shorts and the tank top matching set, and buy that little nigga some Bolt shoes. Disney, the dog Bolt. Buy him some of those shoes. That nigga will be the happiest little kid skipping to first grade that you will ever see. Your kid doesn't want to wear Jordans. Your kid doesn't want to wear Gucci. Your kid doesn't care about the guess symbol on his ass. Okay? Because you know who's the cool kid on the playground? You know who the cool kid on the playground is? The kid with the light up Hot Wheel shoes. Oh my god, mommy, this kid had some light up Hot Wheel shoes and they were so cool because when he walked, they lit up and it was like little tires and it made a little noise like vroom vroom. And apparently they sell them at Payless for $18.99, mommy. Can I have some of those? No, nigga, you wearing Jordans. Mom, really? Come on. Side rant. Side rant. Side rant. I don't know how the hell I got on that, but that's why I love you guys. Janelle says, exactly. My toddlers don't even know what Jordans are. I didn't know what Jordans were until I was like 12, 13. How it should be. And bless my mother. She saved up money, and I think we skipped a couple of phone bills, but she bought me Jordans when I was 13. I got my first and only pair of Jordans. I've never been a Jordan guy, but I wanted them because everybody had them. When I was 13, it was either 12 or 13, and I'm so ashamed that I don't know that off top because it was very sentimental to my life. My mom knew I wanted Jordans. All the cool kids at school had Jordans, but we couldn't afford Jordans. So mom cut back a little bit, and the rent was late. I got my Jordans under Christmas tree is all I'm going to say. But yes, no, I wasn't 5 years old. When I was 5 years old, I wanted the Spider-Man shoes. Shit. Come on, man. Stop buying your kid the black Jordans and get that nigga the Black Panthers from Kmart. And I don't mean Black Panthers like this. I mean the Disney movie. Devin, good to see you, man. Danielle, so good to see you. She says your mother is a warrior. She was. She is a warrior. Thank you so much for seeing that. Robert, good to see you, buddy. I love thrift stores. Robert says thrift stores are a good place in time. Robert, I grew up in thrift stores. I could tell you, just off the top of my head, I could point out 13 thrift stores within 10 miles from my house. Love thrift stores. Love thrift stores. I go record shopping at thrift stores. John, we put Republicans in jail in Connecticut. That is right, my good man. Beverly says shoes they may possibly get killed for. Exactly. Exactly. Going back to what I said earlier about us killing each other over dumb shit. We kill each other over a pair of Jordans too. It's been going on since the dawn of day. Since Jordans came out, niggas were getting blasted over their J's, son. I guarantee no kid in the history of the United States of America has ever been killed over a pair of light up Batman shoes. I guarantee it. And if you can find a story of a kid who's got killed over a pair of light up Batman shoes, I will PayPal you $100 right now. Robert says sterilization is another way. Robert, I wish we could sterilize people. Oh, could you imagine? Oh man, if we could sterilize people, Robert. That if I were ever elected president, Dusty Angel 2020 is all I'm gonna say. I'm throwing my hat in the race. I feel like I could at least get 10,000 votes. I feel like I could at least get 10,000 votes. I'm throwing my hat in the race. But my first rule of order or my first law would be, if you have more than 3 baby daddies or 3 baby mamas, 3 or more, then you're getting sterilized. You're getting sterilized. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Mexican. You are getting sterilized. If you are a male, you have 3 or more baby mamas, you are getting sterilized. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the way it is, and I bet you a lot of people would agree with me. I can count 10 right here that would agree with me. Ooh, Danielle, interesting, says, I stand against Islam and the false prophet Muhammad. I reclaim the name Jesus Christ. I was a Christian, very heavy Christian, for the first 19, almost 20 years of my life. I'll tell you right now, 9/11 was the thing that broke me. I was, for the maybe 2 or 3 years before 9/11, I say a good 2 solid years before 9/11, I was questioning my beliefs, my religion, my God. I grew up going to church Wednesdays and Sundays, youth. I did the youth thing on Wednesday, and I did the summer camps, and we would do skits and stuff like that. I mean, my experience in the church was 99% very positive growing up. As a Christian, I gave my life to Jesus Christ at 13 at some random church camp. No one forced me to, but I was there, and they said, hey, raise your hand. Or no, they said, hey, we were praying, and they said, if you feel like you're ready to give your life to Jesus Christ, come to the stage. And then me and a bunch of other people, we walked to the stage, and a few of the pastors did the whole prayer and blessed us, and you're talking to a man who, I know the Bible from front to back, from Genesis to Revelations. I've read the Bible and studied the Bible at least 3 times in my life. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, Matthew, Mark, Luke, Paul, Acts and Epistles to the Romans. Like that was me. I was that guy. Around 19, I started questioning it, and I always questioned it. And this was not planned. One of my lovely supporters, Danielle, who I really truly love and appreciate, She said, I stand against Muslim and the false prophet Muhammad. I reclaim the name Jesus Christ. So I just feel like sharing my experience in the Christian church. I never quite believed the stories reading the Bible. Even when I was 11, 12, reading stories of, a man named Joshua who lived in the mouth of a fish for 30 days. Never really, I was like, all right, okay, there's a story where someone looked back, I can't remember, Esther? I don't remember. Anyway, looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt. I was 12, like, I've never seen anybody turn into a pillar of salt, so I didn't believe that. They told me that there was this dude named Noah. Jonah lived in the well. I'm sorry, not Joshua. My son's name is Joshua. Jonah. Joshua in the Battle of Jericho. Sorry, got my stories mixed up, but trust me, I know my Bible. Jonah. Thank you very much for clearing that up. I knew that 100%. Let's see, there was a guy named Noah. Yeah, there was a dude named Noah. Who built this huge ark, like the size of 10 football fields or something like that. I forgot what the measurement was in the Bible compared to yards these days. But Noah built this huge ark, and he got 2 of every animal on this ark. And no, not just every animal in Egypt. No. I mean, every animal from around the world. He got polar bears from the Arctic. Somehow, like, God teleported polar bears from the Arctic. And, oh yeah, right next to the polar bears in the story I read, there was some crocodiles. So apparently God teleported some crocodiles from Florida. Yeah, and I started to think, like, And then he rode this big wave out, and apparently rode it out, and some pigeon came, and he said, oh, there's a pigeon, so land must be nearby. Whatever. But anyway, long story short, never really 100% believed it growing up. But I just wanted to go to church because, quite frankly, that's the first place I've ever got a blowjob, and I said, shit, I'm gonna keep coming to church. That's not the only reason, but that will do it for you. Like, as a kid, as a 12-year-old, and some little redhead kid is giving you a blowjob at golf and stuff on a church retreat. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was my experience at Bill Gardens Church of God. Little redhead chick gave me a hand job and knobbed my top a little bit, and I said, oh man, I'm going to church every Wednesday, Sunday. Shit, I can volunteer if you guys need me to volunteer. Like, I can, yeah, I'll be here. Oh wait, Tuesday at 6 in the morning. Oh, I'm here. Like, that was me after that shit happened. But long story short, let's skip ahead. This is a lot of satire, of course. Jesus, God really scared me. I would masturbate, and God, like, I would literally pray after, like, I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, I'm so sorry I masturbated. And then it was a weird thing. I was more afraid than I was one of those people, I'd rather be wrong. I'd rather believe in this and be wrong than not believe in it and something bad happen, or you know what I'm trying to say. So, long story short, once I was around 19, 20, I stopped believing it altogether. Once I got old enough and I started studying religion. I studied religion. Keyword. I studied religion. I just didn't go off belief. I studied religion, and when I say religion, I mean religions with an S. I studied religion. That was my minor. Religious studies was what I was just so fascinated by, how millions and millions and billions of people around the world believe in something. And that always fascinated me because I never 100% believed in it. And I'm not knocking anybody who does. If you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Allah, if you believe in Buddha, I don't care who you believe in. If it makes you a better person, please believe. I don't care if you pray to this crushed soda bottle. Like, if you feel like there's some deity in this crushed soda bottle and you're like, oh my God, I have to pray to this, as long as it makes you a better person and it keeps you from robbing me and shooting me and my family on the street, I'm all for it. But as I got older, I just realized it wasn't for me. And this little thing called 9/11 happened. As I was going through this whole phase in my life, and that is when I decided to give up religion, period. It's the great thing about my show. I wasn't even going to do that. But that's where I parted ways with religion, and I don't knock anyone who believes in it. But all I will say is, as a Christian, Danielle, I will hope that you don't stand against Islam, because I have studied Islam as part of my studies, and just like Christians, just like other people around the world, they have some radicals, and it's not what their religion is about. They're so peaceful. They're very peaceful. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Love you guys. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I got a lot of shit to do. Gully TV on YouTube. Please make sure you check out Gully TV on YouTube. I just am about to post an interview with with Havoc from South Central Cartel. It's a legendary hip hop group. It's a very, very dope interview. Like, he talks about Tupac and all of that. It's a very, very dope interview. And plus, of course, so much more content. Please, please, please go to YouTube right now and subscribe to Gully TV. And make sure you go to Facebook if you're listening on my podcast. Go to Facebook and join the Uncle Tom Show group. What up, Douglas? Good to see you, crazy motherfucker. Raphael, thank you so much. Janelle, thank you for tuning in. John Flowerty, thank you so very much. Deb Ross Phillips, you are so awesome. She says I completely relate to what you're talking about concerning growing up in the church and Christianity. I'm going to make that a show in its own, Deb, and I hope you tune in, because my experience with religion it's an interesting one. And I would really, thank you for giving me that idea, planting that little seed, because I will talk about that in the future. Danielle, you are the best. Thank you so much. Amber Squires, thank you for tuning in. Raphael, the women are in full force tonight. Eddie Reed, what's up? Joshua Mitchell, that's kind of a new name. Thank you very much. Devin Alexander, you've been a new name the past few weeks. Thank you for joining the show. Please check out Uncle Tom Show on YouTube, Uncle Tom Show on Facebook, Uncle Tom Show on Instagram. Just Google Uncle Tom Show. You will find me. You guys have a very good morning, afternoon, or evening. And remember, work hard, because millions of people on welfare depend on you. Peace, gang.